So I want to bring up our next presenter. So here to show us an app that Fox developed together with Smule about the program Glee, Jessica Trinca from Fox. Welcome, Jessica. Should we look at your video first, or do you want to tell us about the app?
We'll do the intro video first, and then...
Great.
Yeah.
You think this is hard? Try being waterboarded. That's hard.
Start harmonizing. The Glee app is out. Sing along with the cast, share with friends, and connect with Gleeks worldwide. Go to fox.com/Glee app now.
That was a cool video. It's a little bit different production quality than what we're used to seeing at the App Show. Great job.
Thank you. I can't take credit for it, but thank you.
So one of the things I wanted to ask is, how many shows do you have total at Fox, and how many of them have apps, and how do you decide which ones get apps? And one more question, how did you decide that Glee was going to get an app?
Okay, so on broadcast television, we have about 24 to 26 shows that air on Fox. We launched our very first iPhone application a year ago in June for Family Guy, the Family Guy video app. And over the course of a year, we've launched 20 apps, roughly 20 apps total for TV brands as well as theatrical brands. And basically how we approach the space is we definitely, philosophically, we produce premium applications because we see mobile as a paid space, and we see apps as added value to our brands, not as marketing sort of one-offs, widgety, catchy little widgets, if you will. We definitely want to extend the brand beyond television to the consumers in their hand and give them a way to interact and experience the content that they can't get watching it on television or watching it on the web. That's definitely what we stay away from, is an extended web experience on mobile handsets. And Glee just naturally added itself so extremely well to the space and the platform, and the fans obviously are very iPhone savvy and mobile savvy. But typically with television shows, we wouldn't look to do an app for a show that just launched within 1 year. But we have a brand that became a pop culture phenomenon in a year, so we obviously had to get into the space. But for a lot of TV shows, we have there's an app for House now, and Family Guy obviously lends itself so well. But a lot of our other shows, we have to make sure that it's a right fit, that we have a appropriate partner, we have a brand, and we have fans that are going to want to consume the content and want to download the app. And with Glee, we had a smash success with an amazing show. Amazing music, and then an amazing partner as well. We couldn't have partnered with a better developer than Smule, so we got lucky.
Jessica, do you want to give us a quick look at the app? Can we go to the Elmo, please?
Okay. Oh, thank you. All right, so here's our splash screen, and basically, obviously with Glee and the power of the music, we didn't want to go with just a standard karaoke app. We thought that it had to be so much more, so much bigger and better, and Smule actually came to us and said, we have the perfect fit. Not only are we going to add the karaoke functionality and the singing functionality, but we're going to allow users to enhance their voices as well as harmonize. So the app is 99 cents, and it launches with 3 songs: Rehab, Somebody to Love, and You Keep Me Hanging On. And then after each episode aired throughout the season, we would launch new songs in the app for incremental 99-cent upsell purchase. And so let's go ahead.
I promised I wouldn't do this, but are you going to sing as part of this demo?
No, and what I always say is part of the development process, when I was testing, I came into work one morning and said, you guys, I don't think it's working. It's not pitch correcting. It's not harmonizing my voice right. And one of our producers who heard me on the Globe, which I'll show you in a minute, he goes, Jessica, the app can only do so much. I never sang again. So
I think we all want to hear her sing, don't we? No, I promise. We won't make you do that. So you're supposed to be singing karaoke style here, which you're refusing to do, right?
Refusing to do. But down here, what's exciting is you have your pitch correction toggle, which you could turn on and off, and it would pitch correct your voice. Down here, much like Guitar Hero, is a toggle that once you're on cue or you hit the right beat, you get a starburst that says you sang right. If I wanted to harmonize my voice, I could turn on the harmonies toggle, and it would overlay my voice so it sounded like multiple people were singing. So while this is all well and good and you can sing and record your voice, not only can you record your song, but you can also send it, upload it to Facebook, Twitter, all the social, outlets for recording a song. But
so it looks to me it's kind of like karaoke meets Guitar Hero from what I just saw.
A little bit. But the exciting and most amazing technology that Spule brought to this entire app is the globe. And it's a virtual globe that once it loads, similar to their ocarina and their leaf trombone and IMT pain, you can go around and hear people using their apps around the world. But with Glee, not only can you go around the globe and listen, each one of these lights is someone singing on the app. It's not in real time, obviously, because it's streaming, but it's people interacting and singing with the globe around the world. So you should be able to hear Jen in the UK singing.
It'll come up any minute, I'm sure. So we've had Smule at the App Show before. We had them do they presented the IMT Pain app. If you guys have not seen that leaf trombone duet, you should check it out on YouTube. It's phenomenal. What was it like working with Smule?
They're an amazing.
So this is someone in the UK who's uploaded their stream and we're listening to it. Is that right?
Actually where are they at? The Middle East. They're in the Middle East, and what these light toggles are actually saying is that they've joined with other Gleeks around the world and overlaid their voices. And what's amazing is you can create virtual Glee clubs with the app. So I can listen to someone in the UK and go, they're pretty good, I want to sing with you. And I can click join. The soundstage comes up, and I record my voice over theirs. And Smule's magical backend overlays the duet, and all of a sudden, we're singing together through the Glee app.
Can you say anything about the number of users you have of this app worldwide, or is that confidential?
That is confidential worldwide, but to date, we've had over 500,000 downloads of the app combined with song sales as well. So that's a very, very broad number, but a little bit. The interactivity that we get, though, and the amount of users that when they come into the app, they stay in the app for anywhere from 4, 5, 10 minutes, opposed to, coming in really quick for 10, 15 seconds and checking out. People come in, and when they interact with the app, they're in there for a very, very long time, and that's exciting to see.
So we're almost out of time, but we can take one question. Does anyone have a question for Jessica? Anyone? Anything from the live stream, Krista? Oh, there's a question.
So I'm curious what kind of theatrical stuff you've done with iPhone apps?
For theatrical, we just launched a Predators game. Chilingo was our publisher for our Predators game. Yes, woo! And they also were our publisher on our Ice Age game as well. We partnered with Gameloft for a very big license deal for our Avatar game as well. We have a couple other theatrical pieces in the pipeline and are constantly actively pitching when we have new blockbusters coming out for sure.
All right, well, thanks so much for being at the LA App Show, Jessica.